Okay, we will go ahead and get started. This is the live draw for the Mesa, Arizona qualifier. Ramsey Harkness will be the tournament director and your point of contact for all field and weather information throughout the weekend. Just a reminder, coaches, make sure you have your background check completed by check-in. All players must be registered, age verified with photo, and PGF insurance is required to play in this qualifier. Okay? So we'll go ahead and we'll start with 14U just because they have the most amount of teams. Grab a pen. Okay. So 14U has 18 teams for 2 Premier, 2 Platinum Birds. 18 balls, gonna put them in. First up, we have Arizona Storm Carroll. Arizona Storm Carroll. Ball 15. Arizona Storm Carroll, ball 15. That is top of game 8. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Garcia. Ball 14. Arizona Storm Garcia, ball 14. That is bottom of game 7. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Hill Royer. Ball 17. Ball 17 for Arizona Storm Hill Royer, and that is top of game 9. Next up, we have Athletics Mercado East Valley. Ball 2. Ball 2 for Athletics Mercado East Valley. That is bottom of game 1. Next up, we have Arizona Bombers Roth. Ball 1. Ball 1 for Arizona Bombers Roth. That is top of game 1. Next up, we have Arizona Hotshots Peterson Udall. Ball 8. Ball 8 for Arizona Hotshots Peterson Udall. Ball 8. And that is bottom of game 4. Next up, we have Firecrackers Arizona 14 Kalani Calf. Ball 6. Ball 6 for Firecrackers Arizona 14 Kalani Calf. And that is bottom of game 3. Next up, we have Firecrackers Medina Solares. Ball 7. Ball 7 for Firecrackers Medina Solares, and that is top of game 4. Next up, we have IV Heat. Ball 13. IV Heat, ball 13. And that is top of game 7. Next up, we have Little Saints 14 Gold. Ball 4. Ball 4 for Little Saints 14U Gold, and that is bottom of game 2. Next up, we have Mojo Arizona Hess 14U. Ball 9. Ball 9 for Mojo Arizona Hess 14U, and that is top of game 5. Next up, we have Mojo Arizona Morales 09. Ball 10. Ball 10 for Mojo Arizona Morales 09, and that is bottom of game 5. Next up, we have Power Surge Burns Sauce SOS. Ball 16. Ball 16 for Power Surge Burns Sauce, and that is bottom of game 8. Next up, we have Power Surge Pret 14U. Ball 12. Ball 12 for Power Surge Pret 14U, and that is bottom of game 6. Next up we have Rogue FC Camacho. Ball 5. Ball 5 for Rogue FC Camacho. That is top of game 3. Next up we have Rogue FC Lemire 14U. Ball 3. Ball 3 for Rogue FC Lemire 14U, and that is top of game 2. Next up we have Santa Ana Extreme 09 Marufo. Ball 18. Ball 18 for Santa Ana Extreme 09 Marufo, and that is top of game 10. And lastly, we have Team Hustle Ellis 14U. Ball 11. Ball 11 for Team Hustle Ellis 14U. That concludes the 14U draw. And next up, we will do 18U. Alright, next up we have the 18U draw for the Mesa, Arizona Qualifier. 17 teams, 2 Premier, 2 Platinum berths awarded. So there's 17 balls. First up, Arizona Storm BW. Arizona Storm BW, ball 11. Ball 11 for Arizona Storm BW, and that is top of game 6. All right, next up we have Arizona Storm Morales. Ball 4. Ball 4 for Arizona Storm Morales, and that is bottom of game 2. Next up we have Arizona Storm Premier Downs. Ball 2. Ball 2 for Arizona Storm Premier Downs, and that is bottom of game 1. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Premier Westover. Ball 6. Ball 6 for Arizona Storm Premier Westover, and that is bottom of game 3. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Toll. Ball 17. Ball 17 for Arizona Storm Toll, and that is top of game 9. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Walding. Ball 12. Ball 12 for Arizona Storm Walding, and that is bottom of game 6. Next up, Athletics Mercado Garcia. Ball 9. Ball 9 for Athletics Mercado Garcia. That is top of game 5. Next up, we have Arizona Choppers Elite 18U. Ball 3. Ball 3 for Arizona Choppers Elite 18U. And that is top of game 2. Next up, we have Arizona Hotshots Del Sante Carroll. Ball 10. Ball 10 for Arizona Hotshots Del Sante Carroll, and that is bottom of game 5. Next up, Arizona Hotshots Gold Georges. Ball 13. Ball 13 for Arizona Hotshots Gold Georges. That is top of game 7. Next up, we have Firecrackers Arizona Brashear Holland. Ball 15. Ball 15 for Firecrackers, Arizona Brashear Holland, and that is top of game 8. Next up, we have Firecrackers Brashear Duarte 18U. Ball 16. Ball 16 for Firecrackers Brashear Duarte 18U, and that is bottom of game 8. Next up, we have Little Saints 18U Gold. Ball 7. Ball 7 for Little Saints 18U Gold, and that is top of game 4. Next up, we have Mojo Arizona Vela 18U. Ball 1. Ball 1 for Mojo Arizona Vela 18U, and that is top of game 1. Next up, we have Nation Softball 16/18U. Ball 8. Ball 8 for Nation Softball, and that is bottom of game 4. Next up, we have Rogue FCK. Ball 14. Ball 14 for Rogue FCK, and that is bottom of game 7. Last, we have USA Athletics Faulkner, Arizona. Ball 5. Ball 5 for USA Athletics Faulkner, Arizona. Okay, that concludes the 18U draw. There are 17 teams. 2 Premier, 2 Platinum berths will be awarded there. Next up, we will do the 16U. 16U has 16 teams, 2 Premier, 2 Platinum. Sixteen U, 16 teams, 2 Premier, 2 Platinum. Let's get started. First up, Arizona Storm 16 Premier, Captain Enriquez. Ball 5. Ball 5 for Arizona Storm 16 Premier, Captain Enriquez. That is top of game 3. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Garduno Medina. Ball 10. Ball 10 for Arizona Storm Garduno Medina, and that is bottom of game 5. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Mendez. Ball 16. Ball 16 for Arizona Storm Mendez, and that is bottom of game 8. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Premier Thieves. Ball 2. Ball 2 for Arizona Storm Premier Thieves, and that is bottom of game 1. Next up, we have Athletics Gendro Moody. Ball 13. Ball 13 for Athletics Gendro Moody, and that is top of game 7. Next up, we have Arizona Hotshots Murphy. Ball 15. Ball 15 is Arizona Hotshots Murphy, and that is top of game 8. Next up, we have Breakers Labs Laura. Ball 6. Ball 6 for Breakers Labs Laura, and that is bottom of game 3. Next up, we have Firecrackers Brashear Duarte 16U. Ball 8. Ball 8 for Firecrackers Brochure Duarte 16U, and that is bottom of game 4. Next up, we have Firecrackers Medina Martinez 2026. Ball 14. Ball 14 for Firecrackers Medina Martinez 2026, and that is bottom of game 7. Next up, Rogue 16U Fraley. Ball 7. Ball 7 for Rogue 16U Fraley. And that is top of game 4. Next up, we have Rogue SC Eisentraut. Ball 1. Ball 1 for Rogue SC Eisentraut. That is top of game 1. Next up, we have Rogue SC Mabry. Ball 9. Ball 9 for Rogue SC Mabry, and that is top of game 5. Next up, we have SoCal Athletics Jake Wish. Ball 3. Ball 3 for SoCal Athletics Jake Wish, and that is top of game 2. Next up, we have Team Hustle Ladrigue. Ball 4. Ball 4 for Team Hustle Ladrigue. Next up, we have USA Explosion Premier Butler Bybee. Ball 11. Ball 11 for USA Explosion Premier Butler Bybee. And that is top of game 6. And last but not least, we have Utah Heat 07. Utah Heat 07, ball 12. And that is bottom of game 6. So that's going to conclude the 16U draw, 2 Premier, 2 Platinum. Next up, and finally, we will have the 12U draw. Okay, so 12U draw has 9 teams. Going for 2 Premier Bursts, 1 Platinum. So let's 9 balls. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, 5-2-0 ballers. Ball 5. Ball 5 for 5-2-0 ballers. And that is top of game 3. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Beach. Ball 9. Ball 9 for Arizona Storm Beach, and that is top of game 5. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Miller. Ball 4. Ball 4 for Arizona Storm Miller, and that is bottom of game 2. Next up, we have Arizona Storm Premier Sean Weiss. Ball 7. Ball 7 for Arizona Storm Premier Sean Weiss, and that is top of game 4. Next up, we have Athletics Mercado Godoy Harris 2029. Ball 6. Ball 6 for Athletics Mercado Godoy Harris 2029, and that is bottom of game 3. Next up, we have Athletics Mercado Vegas 2011. Ball 3. Ball 3 for Athletics Mercado Vegas 2011, and that is top of game 2. Next up, we have Black Tide. Ball 8. Black Tide, and that is bottom of game 4. Next up, we have Team Hustle, Matuz Ladrigue. Ball 2. Ball 2 for Team Hustle, Matuz Ladrigue, and that is bottom of game 1. Last but not least, we have Utah Magic. Ball 1, top of game 1 for Utah Magic. So that concludes the 14U draw, 9 teams, 2 Premier, 1 Platinum. Good luck to everybody this weekend, safe travels, and remember, Ramsey will be your point of contact, and thank you. Good luck.